Good afternoon, Year 4, and welcome to our fourth lesson of outdoor learning, learning all about camouflage, patterns and colour. So I'm just going to share my screen with you. Whilst I'm doing that, have a quick think about what we were looking at last week. Excellent. So last week we were looking at the 5 different key patterns that we can find in nature. I really loved looking at all your pictures that you uploaded on Seesaw, and some of you found some patterns that we didn't discuss last week, which was amazing. But these are some of the key patterns that we can find in nature: the spiral pattern, meander, explosion, packing and branching. So we're not going to look at any more examples today, but what we're going to be looking at is how we can look really carefully at shapes and patterns around us. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to see if any of you can see what is spelt out on the screen with my patterns of nature. Excellent, Year 4. You're absolutely right. It says Year 4, using mainly trees and leaves. I'm going to give you 10 seconds here to see if you can see the letters in these pictures. Well done. So the first one looks a bit like an I. The second one, you might be able to see lots of Y or V shapes in those branches. And the third one is an O. Well done if you spotted those 3. Here's just some other letters of the alphabet, or the whole alphabet, in fact. And some of them are made from plants in nature, whilst others, as you can see, are man-made. So I can see the big tyre for an O there. So I'm going to show you a very short video. Again, it's looking at letters and numbers, either in nature or looking at man-made shapes that form letters and numbers. And the reason that we're doing this week is I want us to really look very carefully at what is around us and see what patterns and shapes we can come up with. So I'm going to show you the video now. Excellent, Year 4. I hope you spotted lots of numbers and letters in that video. And as I said, some of them were from nature and some of them were man-made. So our activity this week, I would like you to look for letters and numbers in nature. And you can do this in a number of ways. If you are able to go outside with an adult, you can do that. You can look outside through your window, or you can look at objects in your house. So, for example, if you've got plants or fruit or vegetables, shells, bricks, wood or other objects, I'd like you to really train your eye to see if you can see some letters of the alphabet or some numbers. And you can also present your work in a number of ways. You could take a photo of these letters and numbers that you can see in nature. You can draw a picture of the letter or number that you can see, or you could use natural materials to recreate the letter or number you have seen. For example, you might use twigs to make the letter A, or you might use leaves to make the letter C. Well done, Year 4. I'm very much looking forward to seeing what you can spot in and around your where you live. This is what I found in my house. So I found my piece of broccoli left over from last night, and I think this looks like the letter I, because it's got the stalk and then it's got the florets at the top look like the dot of the eye. So I think I'm going to draw or take a photo of my piece of broccoli. Then I also found an apple. I think this looks like the letter O. You've got the nice circle and it's kind of got a hole in the middle. And then the other thing I found, and I'm not sure if you will be able to see this, but there's a plant next to me and you can see that it's got the veins are really, really clear. And I think here it looks like the letter W. I don't know if you can see that. It looks like the letter W. Or I think I've also got a Y in there. Could be a letter Y or even a letter V. So just by looking at one leaf, I've managed to find 3 different letters. So you might want to try and find letters that spell out a word, perhaps your name, or you might just want to have a look around your house or your local area and just see what letters and numbers you can find. Right, I'm very much looking forward to seeing your work uploaded on Seesaw, and I will see you next week. Bye.